There's so much functionality inside of InDesign, and understanding how to access that functionality is so important. We can use the menus to access different features. We can use the keyboard shortcuts to get to those features. We can use the panels, the control panel, or any of the other panels that are available under the window menu. And your modifier keys on your keyboard, if you're on a Mac, that's the Shift key, the Option key, the Command key. And if you're on Windows, that's the Shift key, the Alt key, and the Control key. Those modifier keys modify the other keys on your keyboard. Those are how we get our keyboard shortcuts. Here's Command B or Control B on Windows to access text frame options. The Option key or the Alt key is a magic key. That key, when combined with clicking on different buttons within the interface, optimizes your workflow even more. Let me give you an example. I'll draw a frame on the page, use my selection tool, and I know I'm going to place an image into this box, and I want to change the frame fitting options for that image. Here I have my fitting options in the control panel. And by simply Option or Alt clicking on any one of those buttons, it brings up frame fitting options. It's pretty cool. That was fast. Let's say I want to put a drop shadow on this box. I can click on the drop shadow button here. But what if I want to change the attributes of that drop shadow? I'll Option or Alt click on that button, and that brings up my effects panel. We know the Option or the Alt key is used to make a copy of something. So if I'm on the selection tool and I Option or Alt drag, I'll copy that object. Let me undo that with Command or Control Z, or I'll go to the Edit menu and choose Undo. So knowing that the Option key or the Alt key makes a copy, if I Option or Alt click on the rotation buttons, I'll make a copy as I rotate. And you can see it's doing it from the reference point, which in this case is in the upper left corner. I'll undo that. If I want to affect the attributes of the rotation, I'll Option or Alt click on the rotation icon, and it will open up my rotate angle window. If I want to move this object with more options, I'll Option or Alt click on X or Y, and I'll have my move window. Here I can change my distance and angle of my move as well. I'm going to make this box into a text frame and apply a style to it. I'll choose my T tool, click inside, and I'll type something inside. And I want to give this a style. I'll open up my Paragraph Styles panel, and here I can create a new style by clicking in the panel menu and choosing New Paragraph Style. But many people like to click on the New button at the bottom of the panel, and you'll see this New button at the bottom of many of the panels. And when you click on that button, it creates the style for you, but doesn't apply it and doesn't allow you to change the name. If I want to change the name, I now have to click on it once, pausing, click on it again, and now I can change the name. Or I can edit it by right-clicking on it and choosing Edit. And now I can change the name here. But that was an extra step. The New button is so cool, but now I have an extra step to change its name or edit the style. But the Option key or the Alt key comes to the rescue. If I Option or Alt click, that will open up the New Style window automatically. And now with Apply Style to Selection, I have an automatic link. I can change the name and make any other changes I want. So by clicking on Option or Alt with the New button, that will open up the new window and save you a step. These are just a few examples of what the Option or Alt key will do for you. I would encourage you, as you are working in InDesign and clicking on different buttons, try the Option or the Alt key and see what happens. I think you'll be blown away. Cheers.